And our third main topic today gets submitted to us by Colton M. And Colton M writes, "Hey, John, Doctor Strange was rumored to appear in WandaVision, and of course, he originally didn't. Now, there was a re-edit of the post-credit scene of the finale of WandaVision, and a Doctor Strange silhouette has been spotted. Let's just be clear, no, it hasn't. Anyway, I didn't believe that at first until the credits were changed to credit the Doctor Strange theme. Thoughts?" All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, man. Okay, so here's the basic jiggity of it, all right? So at the end of WandaVision, as most of you guys know, there's a post-credit scene where, you know, you're up in what I just assume is something like the Alaskan wilderness or something. And the camera zoom in, you see a lot of trees and mountains, and then you see Wanda sitting on the, you know, on the porch of a cabin or whatever, right? So somebody pointed out, and it's true, that when you go back, they have touched up that CG of that camera zoom in through the mountains and the trees. There's some more trees. There's some more greenery. Now, where this gets really interesting is that I had seen this. I thought, oh yeah, there it is. But then later I started hearing people saying, John, did you know that Doctor Strange is in that new touched up footage? I'm like, what? Really? Doctor Strange is in the touched up footage? Oh my God. So I go back and I watch it again. I'm like, am I fucking playing Where's Waldo? I didn't see Doctor Strange. Okay. So I rewind and I play it again, and I rewind and I play it again. And ultimately, this is what we come down to. All right. We come down to this. People are insisting, if you look, they say, near the top of one of the ridges, you'll see something moving down, right? And here's a close-up of it. Here it is. This is the close-up. Does that look like Doctor Strange? I don't think so. Now, here's the thing. As you go back and watch that footage again, you'll notice that the screen is filled with lens flares. Like there's these lens flares going all over the place. I honestly believe that there is absolutely nothing to see here other than like a lens flare that was coming down. I mean, look, if Kevin Feige was going to add Doctor Strange to the post-credit scene of WandaVision, Rob, you know what Kevin Feige would do? He would add Doctor Strange. He would just add Doctor Strange. That's what he would do. Not to mention, Doctor Strange doesn't have to travel through the woods, ladies and gentlemen. He's got his sling ring. He can just open the door, walk through. Hey, Wanda, what's up? My name's Doctor Strange. You know, I mean, anyway, this comes to us from the folks over at Screen Rant, who actually wrote something pretty observant. He writes, the shadow is way too indistinct for us to say for sure whether or not it's Doctor Strange. No. I'll give you a hand there. It's not Doctor Strange. Anyway, to say for sure whether it's Doctor Strange, but that would make sense. Scarlet Witch story is set to continue in a sequel film, after all. It is rather odd, though, because the future Source Supreme has other ways of getting from A to B, most notably the sling rings, which I was just talking about. He and the masters of the mystic arts used to travel through time and space. So, yeah, I go back to this image, and I'm like, this is what everybody's big proof is, that Doctor Strange is in it. Again, it's a combination for me of two things of why I don't buy into this. Number one, that ain't Doctor Strange. Number two, like we were saying earlier, Rob, if Kevin Feige was going to put Doctor Strange in the post-credit scene, he would put Doctor Strange in the post-credit scene. I mean,
yes.
Anyway, so no, that ain't that. Look, 6 months from now, Kevin Feige may be doing a press tour talking about Doctor Strange 2 coming up, and he may say something along the lines of, you know, it was really important for us to put Doctor Strange into that post-credit scene. Oh, hey, and you know what? If he does, he does. If he says that, great. But for now, Rob, I have zero belief that is, I mean, that's wanting to see something and then saying it's that something, and it's just not, as far as I can tell. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to take a look at this thing. Was that them putting in Doctor Strange sneaking down the mountain and through the trees? I don't know. What did you think?
Dude, I saw this online, and then I went and looked at it on Disney Plus. And I'm like, first of all, who came up with this idea? Like, did somebody go back and watch the credits and think like this is magical thinking, John? Like like it was pointed out, that isn't even how Doctor Strange travels. Like, unless he wanted, maybe he needed some fresh air and he wanted to travel through the mountains, and breathe in that beautiful, clean mountain air and all that. But that's not even how he gets from one place to another. Like, we've never seen this so far in the MCU at all. He uses the sling ring. Like, when he went and got Tony Stark at the beginning of Infinity War, it's not like he was flying through the chasms of New York City just because he wanted to get out and get some air. He's like, oh, look, I'm going to fly over to Central Park and I'm going to go talk to Tony Stark, who I've never met before. No, he used a sling ring and walked out through a spell. Tony Stark, I need to talk to you. He would do the same thing. It's such a weird idea. Like, I don't even know where somebody came up with this idea, because what evidence do you have? Like, why would you think that Doctor Strange, in what universe is he doing this? Like, it's not how he works. It'd be like having Superman walk somewhere. Superman flies. Doctor Strange doesn't.
Yeah, I've heard some people online say he was doing astral projection. Then why didn't he just astral project right into the house? Did he have to astral project and then walk around the woods and take a look around?
First of all, if it was Doctor Strange, don't you think you'd see him fly pretty definitively?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that be cool that there he was using his mystical powers to fly through the mountain air? I mean, that would be awesome. Why would they obscure it and make you think like, maybe that's Doctor? Like, it isn't Doctor Strange. I don't see Doctor Strange there. It's so weird.
It is odd. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think about this? I mean, they clearly did make some aesthetic changes to that final shot. There's no doubt about that. Absolutely, they did. But I don't know, guys. Did you see it? Did you see Benedict Cumberbatch hopscotching down through the mountains? Did you see something we didn't? Whatever you guys think about it, jump on down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.